Hi guys and welcome back again. So now we're going to have a look at some sound design examples with Spire, and we're going to start off with a kind of sequenced, kind of bassy kind of style sound. So let's dive right into it. So we'll choose oscillator 1 and let's set this to FM, and we're going to take this down a couple of octaves. It's going to give us that kind of sine wave sound. I'm going to bring out Control A here, and we're going to modulate this sine wave. But let's choose a different wave to do it with. Let's try this guitar wave here. So we're going to have quite a nasty kind of raspy sound. And let's change that with Control B as well. So now we've got a nice raspy kind of bass tone that's going to cut through. Let's add in some extra voices here. That's a single voice. Now we've got some extra voices loaded in. We'll detune these a bit and let's also widen them through the stereo field. It's better. Let's try some more. Yeah, that's sounding nice. Let's try blending a little bit of the wavetable mix style as well. Just slightly change the tone. Okay, so let's use a stepper to create that kind of sequence style effect. Now let's choose a couple of these steps here and we'll increase time on them. And then we need to choose somewhere to route this. So let's come to the matrix here and let's choose stepper 1. And we're going to route this to oscillator Control A. Let's also route it to the filter cutoff. Let's bring down the filter cutoff first. Let's bring up some amounts here. We'll start off all the way up and see how we get on. And let's see what that sounds like. Okay, that sounded quite nice. Now it's a little bit clicky and maybe a little bit harsh sounding. So let's try bringing down the amount and see if we can get rid of that click. Yeah, that's quite nice. Now we've got the filter cutoff slightly opening here. Let's take that off. So it sounds nice and consistent. Okay, let's try thickening up this sound a little bit. So let's bring in the second oscillator. And this time we won't take this one down 2 octaves. Let's try this again onto FM. Let's try a different waveform here. So let's try one of these vocal ones. Bring up Control A. Just tune Control B so it sounds good. So it's adding a little bit of extra interest kind of to the higher frequencies there. Now what we could also do with oscillator 2 is again thicken up the sound with some extra voices. Really nice. Okay, so let's add in some drive. That's sounding really nice. We could try a little bit of reverb here as well. So I just added some pre-delay with a note value to keep it kind of synced to the kind of project a little bit, and then increase the color to make it quite bright. and brought down the decay. I'm going to bring down the damp control as well. Okay, we could try a little bit of phasing as well. And I'm going to bring up the XComp, which is that compressor expander combination. And we could also try introducing a little bit of EQ as well. And now, from this start point, we could try some different ideas out here. So we could, for example, change some of the steps here. Quite nice. Let's try something a little bit different here as well. So on the LFO, let's route this to the Filter One resonance. We could even route this to Filter One cutoff as well. Sing that to the project tempo if we wanted to just get a little bit of extra movement in there. And then we've got quite a nice kind of squelchy sequence sound. Would be good for kind of electro, dubstep, things like that. Okay, so now we've created that kind of plucked sequence kind of bass sound. In the next video, we're going to have a look at creating a nice pad sound. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.